you. Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble.
Don't do it, Miss Celia. Don't trade places with what I've been through.
Come on, Miss Celia. Let's go to the car.
He ain't worth it. He ain't worth it.
Who you think you is? You can't cuss nobody. Look at you. You're black, you're poor, you're ugly, you're a woman, you're nothing at all.
Till you do right by me, everything you even think about gonna fail.
This is a one-month stretch, baby. This is a one-month stretch. This is a one-month stretch, baby. This is a one-month stretch.
What's up, YouTube land? It is I, the one and only Ashley from Grown Folk. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you want to know when I post videos, hit the notification bell. If you are enjoying this video, hit that thumbs up. And definitely get into the comments and discuss this issue with me. I love to talk back and forth with my subscribers and people that watch my videos, my viewers. And that's something I enjoy, so you will more than likely get replied back to. Also, you can always share my videos. It never ever hurt to share, so just remember that part. Now, why are we gathered here today? Well, it is because these two have something to say, and they both want to admit something. Now, yesterday we all listened to the long ass 19-minute admitted by R. Kelly, and that initiated his ex-wife, to get in on the action and write her own admitted, which we will now review. Now, before we get all up into that, we got to go on that back history. Now, one thing I do not agree with is a lot of people call Andrea ugly. I don't think she's ugly. She has her moments, it's kind of like, girl, what you looking like for a minute? But don't we all, damn it, don't we all? I just, so I don't want nobody thinking that. I don't think she ugly. I think the song is ugly, but I don't think Drea is ugly. So let's just get that out of the way. But let's also refresh our minds how her and R. Kelly met. Y'all can see it was that ass. It was that ass, baby. That's plain and simple. Now, everybody pay attention. Let's get on our reading glasses and read the response that Drea Kelly made to her ex-husband, R. Kelly, Robert Kelly, R. Kells, whichever one you want to go by, in a response to the I Admitted song, which really didn't have nothing to do with her. So I'm puzzled by this damn response because I don't recall him really saying shit about her. But nonetheless, we gonna read this shit together. Verse 1 from officially Drea Kelly. Admitted. Your mama is watching over you and rolling over in her grave because of the abusive things you do. You say she's looking down from heaven, so there's nothing she didn't see, which means she saw you beat me from heaven and neglect her grandbabies. Admit it. Drea. Your children you don't see because you treat them like your fans and not your flesh and blood. Please, being a deadbeat dad is a conscious choice. You could FaceTime them every day and they'd see your face and hear your voice. So admit it. Now, see, this is what confuses me on Andrea, okay? Because did she not just say a whole bunch of dumb shit? Okay, this is the thing that I'm saying. You're telling me you could not have went and got one of the many tablets or many iPhones I know your children got and told them to set their asses down and call their daddy, and on the other hand made sure you talk to their daddy face to face so he could see the realness in your eyes and be like, R. Kelly, look here, let me tell you something. My baby's gonna be calling your dusty rusty ass maybe once a week or 2-3 times a week, however the hell they want to work the deal out, and let you not pick that phone up. Let you not pick that phone up when my baby's calling you, and you think that me too movement on your ass. You think that Tom Joyner on your ass. You sit there, you think Jocelyn Daddy on your ass. You sit up there and you could think them girls' fingers is in your ass. No, ain't no storm gonna be like mine, okay? Because it makes no sense not to be talking to your children for that damn long. 3 years is a long ass time. They don't even know your ass no more. So that's why I was saying yesterday on the video I made, I don't want to hear no shit about daddy this and daddy that. Nigga, go somewhere and sit down, okay? Go somewhere and sit down, because your ass wasn't worried about daddy this when you were sitting up there humping girls on stages, keeping girls in the closet, writing more excerpts to who's in the closet or whatever the hell that shit was. You wasn't thinking about me then, so I don't need you thinking about my ass now. At the end of the day, Andrea, this shit falls on you as well. So get your ass in a hot seat and figure that shit out, because you were wrong for not facilitating them kids on seeing their daddy, whether anybody wanted to do it or not. That's your job as a mother. So admit it, admit it, admit it. Then go get some professional help on the pain that you've inflicted on others. All by yourself. All by yourself. Even though you can't read or write, even though you cannot read or write, it didn't stop you from making hit songs. And Andrea, it didn't stop you from popping bottles and buying purses and shit like that either. But you don't have to read or write to know domestic violence is wrong. You also don't have to be a rocket scientist to know to get the fuck out of a domestic violence situation, but that's a whole nother thing. You know, so admit it, admit it, admit it. Your past is not an excuse. Like the same past you're trying to pass off on, that you didn't know shit, didn't do shit, and now you are a Me Too victim of all these girls that he been molesting, raping, touching, whatever the fuck he been doing with these young girls, that in your eyes just went blind during that whole time, and you can fucking see now. No ma'am, Andrew, set your ass all the way down with that. You need to sit down and get some counseling. You need to come to reality and know the part that you played into this shit. You need to cut this shit out before you get a whole bunch of black women and other women that just ain't buying this shit on your ass more than what they already are. Because this shit was just stupid right here. This whole verse just pissed me off in ways I didn't even know I can get pissed about people I don't even know. Just because you were abused doesn't mean you got to abuse. Admit it, admit it, admit it. Because the truth will set you free. Nothing good is going to come to you until you do right by me. Woo-wee! Let's get our ass together. Since nothing is going to come right to Robert until he does right by you, let's point out some shit you did not do right by any fucking body, including yourself. Okay, your kids, your mama, the community, just everybody you could think of. And it is, of course, to the lady on your left right here, that 15-year-old that your whole ass husband, before he was your husband, married. So you knew he was into some weird, freaky shit that was illegal before you married his ass. Before you became Mrs. Andrea Kelly. You knew that because this nigga married a whole 15-year-old. A 15-year-old little girl that didn't know what she was doing in the bedroom. That didn't know how to handle a nigga walking around with an attitude. That didn't know how to run a household and had to hide that shit from her parents. So you laid with this man right here on the right, him. You laid with him for buku years and didn't have a goddamn problem with it. So you bet not have a problem with it now. So don't sit up there trying to tell him that he needs to do right by you when you didn't do right by her or 15-year-olds all around the damn world. Beyond other measures, you married a whole nother toddler just to be, yeah, I probably got that shit in common to be exact. But you married a whole nother dude, Andrew, a whole nother dude, wedding and all. And look gorgeous, may I add. And your ass still kept that what? Kept that what? That R. Kelly last name, that Kelly. You kept that Kelly. You wasn't parting with that Kelly. You wasn't dishing that Kelly. You wasn't deuces to that Kelly. Your ass was keeping that Kelly because it kept your ass in that industry. So now he needs to do right by you with the little fingers that Celie was doing. Like, bitch, if you don't go have a seat, brush your teeth, and go to bed, I will gladly help you do it. Like, no, Andrea, you are on some bullshit with that shit. Now it is just all on him when you knew the whole time. The whole time all this shit was going on. Whether you was a part of it or not, you knew it. And not one time that you walk your itty bitty ass up to the police station and say, you know what, my husband got about 15 bitches trapped in the closet. Did you do that, Andrea? No, you didn't do that. You went and bought Birkin bags and shit like that and went on red carpets. That's what your dusty ass did. And then, now you want to go on a whole campaign just going around screaming to the mountaintops how R. Kelly used to tap that ass for days on ends. Like, no ma'am, I can't take this with you, Andrea, because it's not out of sincerity. It's not like, you know what, this is gonna help a whole bunch of girls. Because if so, if that was the case, you would have helped that harem that's stuck in his house right the fuck now. Like, that's what you would have done. And you sitting up here walking around literally like you looking like this and shit. Ain't got an ass whooping from R. Kelly in years. Not that that takes away from it, but still ain't got an ass whooping from R. Kelly in years. And you acting and walking around like you looking like this here on the screen, okay? I am tired of the bullshit. I am tired of women that actually do have a right to scream to the mountaintops and say something was done to me. I don't care if it was fucking 50 years ago. And it needs to be known. That person needs to be stopped. Because if they did it then, they damn sure doing it now. And then, you know, then you got these women that didn't say shit the whole time because it benefited their ass. It benefited their ass in some damn way. And now they want to be victims. And now they want to cry and all this shit and all that. It's like, no, that's not how the shit works. That is not how it works. So, Andrea, my advice to you is to set your ass down because you are gaining more enemies than supporters. Because at this point in time, like, don't you ever get on your damn Instagram writing no remix to no shit. You ain't R. Kelly. You ain't the hit maker. Okay? Girl, don't. Please don't do that. Like I said, you go take a shower, brush your teeth, and carry your ass to bed immediately. No phone calls, no TV. Hell, not even dinner, because you has lost your damn mind tonight. Like, don't do that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that and just make yourself look like this on this screen, which is flat out dumb and stupid, because that ain't what you running around and looking like, okay? When you was running around and looking like that, talking about you was hog-tied and whatnot, that's the shit you should have been doing, trying to write subliminal messages and shit on Instagram and social media. But no, you weren't doing that. No, you were closing down Chanel and going to, you know, mediocre events that he would allow your ass to go to. So, girl, just get it together, because I actually like you, Andrea, but I don't like the way you moving. I don't like the way you moving in these streets with this bullshit. Settle your ass back. Let R. Kelly go through this shit by himself. You are no longer his wife. Take care of your children that you ain't set up there and made sure they saw their daddy in the last 3 damn years. You know men is lazy, especially ones that got money and like to sit up there and holler fiesta, and I got more money than you and all this shit. Then want to talk about walk with me hood. No, nigga, go ask the niggas that was fiestaing with you in the video to walk with you. Do this. Go. That's who you go ask. You go ask all them that was sitting up there having money to their ear, and you go ask them to walk with your ass, because I ain't doing it. And then, Andrew, you set your ass down, because this shit is just as much as your fault as it is his. Okay, you didn't stop not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. But now I want to be on there talking about me too. I'm a victim. Me too. Well, shit, he a victim too. What? So what now? Tit for tat? Hell. And, oh, well, just because you got abused don't mean you should abuse. This shit just now coming to you like buku years later? Really? Like, child, Andrea, I done told you what to do, and I'm pointing towards my bedroom right the fuck now, so that means you need to go to bed. And that's all I have to say on that issue, because this shit is just, Andrea is doing too much. I don't ever want to wake up to no damn remix of nothing of R. Kelly. Unless you are the hit maker, you remix your ass into a seat. I know I be getting mad, upset, and agitated with shit like this, so I'm gonna let my little furry friend take us out.
You know what we need? A like, subscribe, and comment. We enjoyed you, and see you next time. Bye.